Okay, go.
Hey y'all, I'm going to show you how to make a spinach and artichoke dip that is absolutely simple, but all the creamy, cheesy goodness you could ask for. Alright, so this is what we're going to use to make our spinach and artichoke dip. I've crammed everything onto this one plate for some reason. I don't know why, I did. But let's talk about our ingredients for a minute. This is one bunch of green onions. You'll see them sold as scallions, and I chopped the entire bunch and I left the green part. Green part has amazing flavor. This is the equivalent of a 10-ounce package of chopped frozen spinach. I didn't find frozen, I had fresh spinach, so I just sauteed it really quickly. Then I drained it, ran my knife through it, and we have nice tiny pieces. This is half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And here are our artichokes. And again, I chopped these up pretty fine. Love the flavor of artichokes, but we're making this as a dip. And we want to remember that we're going to have, small, relatively small amounts of dip to go on our crackers or tortilla or bread or whatever we serve it with. So I like to make sure I have small pieces so you have a little bit of each ingredient in every bite. This is Swiss cheese. This was 8 ounces that I grated up, so it's about 2 cups. 2 cloves of garlic, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that I let come to room temperature. All right, this is our basis. And you can do this in just a regular bowl if you want to. I'm trying to make sure my hand unblock the camera angle. Boone, you tell me if I need to move. You can do this in a regular bowl. Gets pretty thick and heavy though. So I'm taking advantage of the mixer to do the work for me. All right, now I'm coming to this side. And when it comes time to bake this, you've got some choices here. You can put this together ahead of time and stash it in ramekins in the refrigerator for several days. I would go just 5 days. You can make this ahead. You can also vary the size of the batch. So if you want to take this batch and divide it into 4 smaller portions, or even 6 or 8 smaller portions, bake it off in small amounts as you go. Love doing that. I love being able to have part of my holiday prep taken care of ahead of time. Okay, adding some ingredients to this to bring some flavor. Got about a tablespoon of hot sauce. Use your favorite. Love how that punches up against the rich, creamy cheesiness. A little bit of garlic powder, about half a teaspoon. I know we use 2 cloves of garlic that we minced fresh, but I love having the range and depths of different forms of the garlic. It comes through in different ways. About a teaspoon of kosher salt and a teaspoon of kosher pepper. Good Lord. Black pepper. Black pepper. All right, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with these. Can you see that, Boone? That is a whole nutmeg. Okay, and I don't insist on very many more expensive products. I will take the cheapest way every time. And whole nutmeg is cheaper than when you buy it already ground up at the grocery store. But the flavor is so much better. It's almost like a different ingredient when you buy it whole and grate it as you need it. And a nutmeg will last for a million years. I'm going to leave these to you in my will. So, I mean, they really will last forever. You don't need much. I'm going to say we're at probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. This microplane grater grates it so tiny and fine. I don't know if you can even see that in there. But that's it. Okay, so we're going to mix this up until all of it comes together. And it doesn't take long. But we do want to get that cream cheese all mixed up nice. That's really what holds everybody together. I like that I chopped the spinach and the artichokes so finely. Love artichoke dip, but I really don't like when I try to get a little artichoke dip on a cracker or something and I pull up an entire artichoke leaf. No, it's just not the most pleasant way to eat it, and we're getting ready for the holidays, so we want everything to be the most pleasant. Wow, I sounded really nice there, didn't I? then, you know, just shut up and eat it. All right, we're scraping off our paddle. Come off of there. Nope, okay. All right, Boone, we're coming right over here to this baking dish. And this is just a 9 by 13 baking dish. Because we've got all that cheese, you don't have to oil it or anything. And again, you can put this in different sized containers if you want to. This is something you would do for a party if you're putting out hot appetizers. If you're watching football, which we never do. We are not football people. But if you are, this is the perfect thing to serve. Just keeping a little even in my baking dish. And we're gonna do a couple things real quick to this before we throw it in the oven, okay? And the first one is, oh, taste it. Make sure you've got it seasoned well. Yep, that's spot on. Don't want to go too overboard on the salt because the cheeses are salty. We're just topping this with a little bit of fresh mozzarella. It's been grated up. I was talking in another video a couple days ago about not often buying cheese in bags, and I bought a 5-pound bag of mozzarella cheese. It was there, it's convenient. You can throw together all kinds of recipes. Not too much, you don't want too much mozzarella on the top. And then last, here we go. This is a little bit of paprika. Does absolutely nothing for flavor, none whatsoever, but it's pretty. And we want everything to be pretty and appealing so that people want to dive right in, right? If you're entertaining, you really want to do a little extra. But you can also see that this little bit of extra isn't all that much. Took no time at all. All right, this is gonna go in a 400-degree oven until all of our cheeses are melted and it's bubbly and absolutely phenomenal. I'll come back and show you how long that takes. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Hear the sizzle? I love it. All right, guys, that's our hot spinach and artichoke dip. All that cheese has melted, it's gotten bubbly and golden. And you can serve this with, my mother used to use bugles. I couldn't find them in the grocery store the other day. You can use tortilla chips, you can use sourdough bread or some sort of crouton. And this stuff is like lava. Let me show y'all that a minute. Look at this. Aha. Watch, I'm gonna burn my mouth. I said before, there's some things worth burning your mouth over. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm definitely one of them. Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. And if you thought that video was helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get a notification whenever I post a new video. And if you have a second, hop on over to Patreon and check out how to support my channel even more. Again, thanks for watching. Hey y'all, I'm...
Okay, go.